Hey guys, I'm Kristen from Social Blue Media, and a question that I recently got was how long do I let my ads run before I kill it? Or do I start to optimize it first and then take it off if it's not performing well? That's a great question. So generally speaking, it's going to depend on a couple of factors: how much money you're trying to spend per day, how quickly you're trying to get results. Are you spending $5 a day, or are you spending $20 a day, or are you spending $100 a day? Because the main idea behind your ad spend is to get you in front of your ideal audience, and depending on how much money you're spending and how big that audience is going to dictate how much of them are going to be able to see your ad. So if you're spending $5 a day, then it might take longer for your audience of, let's say, 100,000 people to see your ad, and it might need to run for, say, 10 days before you have enough data to make an informed decision as to whether or not if it's a good fit or not. Versus if you're running the same ad in front of 100,000 people and you're spending $20 a day, then you'll only need to run it for 3 to 5 days because you'll be able to get the data a lot sooner. Right? And then you can make that decision. Now, in essence, there are some indicators, right? Once you're getting this data that you'll want to look for. You'll want to look to see if your cost per click, for most case, is less than $1. That means that it's costing you less than $1 to engage your audience to get them to actually click or take action on your ad. Then you want to think about the click-through rate. Are they actually clicking on my ad and going through to the landing page or the lead magnet or whatever it is that you're offering them? In most cases, you'll want to see this above 3% to know that you're in the right direction. Now, for different types of ads, it might be a little bit different, right? But for general ads, like if you're doing conversion campaigns, for example, which are some of the most common ones, you usually want to be at 3% or better. And the other thing that you'll want to have a look at are going to be your clicks. How many clicks are you getting? Are you getting 3 or 4? Are you getting 100? Are you getting 2,000, right? Because if you're not getting a lot of clicks on the ad, then that also means that it's really not in front of the person or the ideal audience, right? That's best suited for it. And that could either be maybe the message isn't really clear, maybe they don't really get your offer, or maybe you're not targeting the right folks. Okay, so those are some things to kind of keep in mind. Now, when you're running your ad, again, you want to have a look at what those indicators are showing you. And then you'll also, depending on what you're doing, may even want to look at unique link clicks and the unique link click-through rate. I know it's a whole lot of words, but what that does is that also tells you, are they actually engaging with what you wrote, right? With your ad copy, with your creative? Are they really engaging with that and then clicking through? And those numbers are a little bit different. You'll usually want to be around the 1 to 2% range on that. And then if so, that's usually a positive indicator. And then from there, if you're not seeing people engaging or you're not getting customers or signups or leads, right, for your offer on, say, like your landing page or your opt-in cart, then you may want to go past the ad and have a look at where you're taking them and see if that information is consistent with the offer that you just made them. Now, I know that's a lot to digest, and if you have more questions, by all means, shoot me a DM and we can talk about it a little more in detail. But I just wanted to give you a couple of things that you could potentially look for that can be some positive indicators or negative indicators if it doesn't really meet the mark, so that you'll know, oh, it's time for me to change up this ad, or, oh, maybe I might want to try to scale it up because it is doing well.